Welcome back. Let's focus on Genus Power. That's the next management on our radar. We have Mr. Jitendra, Kumar, Agarwal, the joint MD who joins us on the show. Hi, Mr. Agarwal. Good morning. Thanks a lot for joining in. Well, let's get a couple of numbers out of the way. You've had a very strong start to the year, delivering nearly around 1,000 crores of revenues. You know, in FY24 or even before that, you were doing 1,000 crores in the full year. So it's been a very good start to the year. Earlier, you were guiding, I think, for around a mid-20% growth on the revenue front. Now, that clearly will have to be revised going by the run rate that you've started at. So for the year, what kind of a revenue growth are you looking at? How many installations of meters, if you could give us the volume number and margin outlook? 3 numbers, sir. Revenue, volume, margins.
Good morning. It's always a pleasure coming back to your show. So this year I've been giving the guidance of 4,000 crores. So definitely we are going to do that. And with a margin of 18 to 20% on the EBITDA side. So we continue to maintain this guidance, what we have given earlier. So there is absolutely no problem in these numbers. Rather, we are confident that we may cross these numbers. In terms of number of meters, we will do 13 to 15 million. We will manufacture 13 to 15 million meters in this financial years. So on margin, number of meters and
all right, so 13 to 15, that we get that point, 4,000 crores this year's revenue, and you are confident of surpassing that number as well, and 13 to 15 million meters. What about margins? You said you are likely to see improvement in margins as well. What is the number that we should be working with?
We have been maintaining the guidance of 18-19%. We continue to maintain that.
Okay, because first quarter you did about 21%, which is what made me ask you about that 18-19% mark itself.
So, yes, first quarter we did 21%. But there have been some ups and downs where the projects are taking shape over the period of time. So that is why we are maintaining this guidance. But yes, maybe we come out with a new guidance by the end of this calendar year.
All right. So, the other problem is the street is very excited about this smart meter opportunity. But there has been some kind of a slowdown with regard to tendering is what we understand. Your order book is healthy. Could you tell us what is in the pipeline? What is the total bid book, if you could call it that? What is your success ratio normally? And if you could talk about the states from where you expect to get business.
So just to give you a heads up on that, in RDSS, total 23 crore approx meters were approved by the central government. Out of those 23 crores, 13.5 crores to 14 crores has been ordered. So remaining 10 crores has to be ordered over the period of time. Right now, three large tenders are going on, 2 in Delhi, BRPL and BYPL, and 1 from Tamil Nadu, which are 6 projects. So all these 8 projects has been quoted by Genus, and I am pretty confident by that within this month or by next month we'll have start flowing the orders again in the company.
All right.
What is the total, if you could quantify, sir? 3 large projects is what we're talking about. Delhi, Tamil Nadu,
and 2 in Delhi and 6 in Tamil Nadu. In total, these are 3.5 crore meters.
3.5 crore meters, got it. And if I had to put a value to it, roughly it would be what?
You can always take a benchmark value of 10,000 rupees per point. So 35,000 crores.
35. And your success ratio will be what? Normally, how much is it? 20%, 10%? If you could tell us roughly.
So generally, we have been getting good orders. We are one of the largest AMIS players in the country. So we are confident we continue to maintain our.
So, of the 35,000 crore bid, how much are you confident of winning, at least going by your past run rate?
So, definitely I'm confident that we will achieve the past run rate, but it is very difficult to put a number on that.
What is the run rate, sir? Normally, okay, could you tell us, as of now, what is your market share?
So, if you say currently, total around 3.5 crore meters has to be done by Genus in total, what we got as a market share. So, out of 14 crores, 3.5 crores has been won by Genus.
All right. So out of 14 crores, it's roughly about sub 20%.
Yeah.
All right. And that is the likely run rate from the bidding that you would get as well. We will do those calculations at the back end. Just final question before we let you go. There were a lot of news pieces that came by, which was with regard to the Rajasthan projects. There was impact of tariffs imposed by USA. You've clarified on all of that, including the one that was blacklisted in Goa as well. You said you were never technically blacklisted by the Goa Electricity Department. It was the internal memo, which you have challenged already. Has there been any resolution on that? Has the High Court come back?
No. So just to clarify it further, there was an internal memo from the Goa Electricity Department, which we challenged. It was 1 year back. So the internal memo, it came to our knowledge on 5th of September 2024. On 24th of September 2024, High Court quashed that order, and on 3rd October 2024, Goa Electricity Department withdrawn that internal memo. So Genus technically has never been blacklisted, and whatever the non-technical blacklisting, that also was cleared by 3rd October 2024.
Okay, all right. So if I look at it, 14 crore meters have been installed, 3.5 crore by Genus. So you're actually a little more than 20% of the total market as of now. Fair to assume that number?
So yes, as an AMISP, fair to assume that number.
All right. And what about your JV partner? They have a stake in the listed entity as well. Yeah. And there was that, report that suggested that they wanted to sell some stake. Have you heard from them, or do they want to hold on?
I want to make it clear again, which I made it last time also on your show, that there are two entities from GIC. One, the platform created between Genus and GIC, which were continuously, all these new tenders are also quoted together under that JV platform only. And the other entity, which takes the stake in the listed company, only a very small portion of that total stake, because that is the way they work. Then when they have got a good upside, they will sell some stake in the market. This is how they work as a GIC. So I don't see any problem between Genus and GIC. Rather, we are becoming more and more stronger in the times to come.
So there is that pending block maybe in the listed entity, but you're saying the partnership continues in the JV that you'll have, where I think you have 26% and they have the 74% stake.
So that is and that is a much larger investment for GIC than the investment in the listed company.
Appreciate you joining in, sir. We look forward actually to chatting up with you in the second half of the year, because by then we'll have clarity in terms of the order wins. We'll also want some clarity on the working capital days. But appreciate you joining in, sounding extremely confident for FY26. We'll track you on all these numbers.